Welcome to the Lone Star State and Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this was once Clutch City. Now it's no doubt the land of threes.
Oh, Ed, do you smell that? There's some seasoning going on out there. There's going to be some cooking tonight.
It could be sizzling here this evening. Let's get ready for the opening tip. Jay, is it more of an advantage for a rookie who many veterans don't know, or does it work the other way? The rookie is the one who maybe doesn't have the advantage because he hasn't been through as many situations.
It's always an advantage for the veteran, a guy like CP3 who understands the nuances of the game. But where the rookie can excel, you can't be fixated on just that one aspect of your game. You pass the ball ahead, you get your team going in transition, you get some other players knocking down shots from the perimeter. And inevitably, when the defense backpedals, that's when you just have to make shots from the outside. And that's always going to be the big question for Lonzo Ball. Will he be able to knock down the wide open three?
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
I'm hearing some boos from the...
Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
And scores.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
For three. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Deep two there, won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Misses the first. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
And scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Runner here won't go down. 4-3. And the Lakers clear. Trying to cash in, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Nothing going here on that drive. And the basket good at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Vince Carter. And count the basket inside.
Wow. Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession now.
Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Lets it fly from long range. That no good. Off the mark. And lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Defense making the ball handler work. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Great look and vision. Short jumper off the mark. Lays it up and in.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
.20-footer at the buzzer. First quarter's complete with the Rockets in front. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
Look out. Vince Carter, slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Vince Carter to Drummond. Whoa! What a finish!
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Andre Drummond pins it. That one out of bounds off a Rocket. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Stepping in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 13, Steve Nash.
To Carter. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. Drummond. Going to launch beyond the arc and knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
This is a game of waves. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
And that one is out. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Beyond the arc for 3. Count the triple.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Rockets have the ball.
Here we go. My ball.
Fires the 3. Not that time. He misses. To James. From the outside, no good. From long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
For three. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
4-3. Knocks it down.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Here comes the screen. To Carter. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Oops. He missed the first one.
Clap your fucking hands again, bro.
No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Pace sets it up and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Houston takes over. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Trae Young. Nice pass to get things going.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Goes to the left side. James. To Carter. Fires the three. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Vince Carter. And the finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Number 15, Vince Carter.
To Carter. He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
Wow, maybe a design disruption right there. Or probably just an accident.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Won't go down. It's Rockets ball. Vince Carter. LeBron into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot. Lets it fly from long range. Yes! Three-pointer is good.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one, counted. And he makes them both. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end. So a tight one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. Intrigue to come in the second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And he buries it.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
That's a 5-second violation. Here's a chance from long range. They'll take that any day.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. Gets it in the left corner. Five to shoot. And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Beyond the arc for three. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Across the timeline comes James. Tie game, third quarter. Curling inside, deep right corner. Has a look. Carter's shot misses.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
I'll put this other report on you.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Fires the three. No good. To James. Andre Drummond sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To James. Cleans the offensive glass. James to Drummond. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
That's going to be out of bounds. James. Andre Drummond tips it. That's his third block this evening.
Ooh, he blocked that with authority.
LeBron James. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Has a chance. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. James to Drummond. And stuffs it home.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To James. Shot won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
LeBron with it up top. Leads 4. Runner here won't go down. From long range. And he buries it. For 3. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To James. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Andre Drummond sends it away. 4th this contest. Time to shuffle things up. Rockets in control of the basketball. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
For 3. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball. I got blocked.
Rises for the slam. This for the tie. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by
Hey, man, that's why I'm reporting your bitch ass every time I see you. Every time. Every fucking time, bitch.
3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. This game is all tied up. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ball game.
And score. Strong take.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
Oh, monster stuff.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Fires the 3. does not go. 2nd and 3 is good. And throws it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the ring.
Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough 2s. You'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Rockets have it. Backcourt. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Stepping in for the Rockets, number 15, Vince Carter.
James. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Here's a chance from long range. Vince Carter 20 years ago, maybe not that time. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Carter. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. Beyond the arc for 3. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing. Now the Rockets will use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.